Disney Channel. What the fuck happened? Like, honestly, it's just so depressing to see what Disney Channel has become for over the past 20 years. Because back in the days, during like the early 2000s, Disney Channel used to be the shit. And now it's just shit. It's become so shit to the point where Disney Channel is quote unquote dead in the water. But why? What caused the tragic yet slow decline of the Disney Channel? Well, with all the research that I've done, I think I might have the answers to all those questions. So without further ado, let's break it down. The early to mid 2000s really marked the golden era of Disney Channel because they spawned tons of excellent programmings. From Even Stevens, Lizzie McGuire, The Proud Family, Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Lilo and Stitch, Phil of the Future, American Dragon, Jake Long, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Life with Derek, Hannah Montana, Phineas and Ferb, even though I do think that the show is mildly overrated, that's right, I said it, come at me, and Wizards of Waverly Place. Why do most of these shows hold up? Well, simply put, because this was at a time when Disney knew how to cater to children, the way how it was able to teach them life lessons that actually meant something, the way how most of these shows had characters that were actually likable. But throughout the 2010s, Disney started producing a plethora of shows that were either decent at best, dull, or just straight up trash. Fishhooks, pass. Shake It Up, trash. Ant Farm, pass. So Random, why? Austin and Ally, meh. Dog with the Blog, Liv and Maddie, pass. I Didn't Do It, also pass. Girl Meets World, okay. Best Friends Whenever, come on now. Bunked, bullshit. Bizarre, oh, stop the madness. I mean, there were a few exceptions. Good Luck Charlie, I enjoyed for the most part, even though I grew out of it in the later seasons. And also, I just want to add that I hated the fact that they made Teddy get back with her sleazy, cheating boyfriend Spencer. Yeah, way to go, Disney, by teaching people that it's okay to take back somebody that lies to you and cheat on you. Yeah, way to go. I really liked Annie Mac. I know some of my friends didn't really enjoy it, but I surprisingly liked it. And also Gravity Falls. That, for me, is probably Disney Channel's greatest show, like, ever. Yes, even outshining some of the old classic Disney shows from the early 2000s because of the fact that it was very unique and different, which is something I didn't always get from Disney Channel all the time. Everything else, though, I just didn't really care for. Why did most of these shows suck? Well, I got a list for you, so bear with me. Unlikable characters, abysmal acting, no character development, bad morals, unfunny jokes, mean-spirited moments, and my least favorite of all, overusing laugh tracks. I really hate the overusage of laugh tracks, especially how they always keep playing it after every single sentence.
Maybe we should take everything off the walls until Emma goes off to college. Or, let's be real, marries a prince.
And if you look at Disney Channel's TV schedule, it's just kind of sad looking at it because it's just nothing but reruns of their old shows, which makes it clear that their glory days are far, 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 far behind them. Now, it should be no secret to most people that Disney used to be the launching pad for kickstarting the careers of various celebrities. Celebrities who would either become platinum-selling musicians or successful movie stars. From Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling, Lindsay Lohan, Shia LaBeouf, Anne Hathaway, Hilary Duff, Raven-Symoné, Zac Efron, Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, the Jonas Brothers, and the list just goes on and on. So why doesn't Disney Channel create superstars anymore? Well, I got two words for you. Social media. Nowadays, kids and teenagers' attentions are split between 5 different platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter. But when it comes to Disney Channel, it's just not one of them. While Britney, Justin, Christina, and Ryan got their big break on Disney when they were featured on the Mickey Mouse Club back in 1993, they wouldn't get their fame until after they left Disney. And I gotta say, all 4 of them would go on to have successful careers, with Justin, Christina, and Britney as platinum-selling musicians, and Ryan Gosling going on to become an A-list movie star. Now, way before there was Hannah Montana, there was another lovable girl next door who captured the hearts of teen America, Miss Lizzie McGuire herself, Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff was undisputedly Disney Channel's inaugural superstar. Hilary Duff's transition from being a Disney star to successful singer became a formula that Hollywood Records would implement with future acts that came after her. Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and many others to name. Pretty much, Hilary Duff walks so Miley, Demi, and Selena could all run. And all 3 of them have cited her as influences on all their careers. Miley and Selena are definitely like the most well-known huge Disney stars to flourish from Disney Channel, with Miley's alter ego Hannah Montana proving to be a huge lucrative franchise for Disney Channel, with the self-titled hit TV show which ran on for a span of 5 years. After leaving Disney, she finally broke away from her squeaky clean good girl image to introducing the world to her wild child image, with her breakout smash hit single We Can't Stop. As for Selena, she would have a few guest appearances on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana, which eventually led her to being the lead role in Wizards of Waverly Waverly Place, which was one of Disney's biggest hit shows, which ran for 5 seasons. Disney would also be the springboard for her transition to singing, as she would have a plethora of hit songs for years to come. Selena currently stars in Hulu's Only Murders in the Building, which features Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Cara Delevingne. These stars crossed over into the mainstream because Disney Channel itself was mainstream. They would get a hit on Disney Channel in those years, and it would catapult them into superstardom. Miley, Selena, Demi, and the Jonas Brothers all had shows that premiered during this golden era. They were mainstream stars because of Disney, not in spite of it. But since then, Disney Channel has never been able to replicate the same mainstream success during those years. When the Wizards of Waverly Place finale aired in 2012, it marked the end of the mainstream era, even though it had already been fading by 2011 when Sunny of the Chance and Hannah Montana came to a close the previous year. Nowadays, it really seems like Disney Channel doesn't have the pull to make superstars anymore. Now, sure, some people could argue that Zendaya was probably Disney's last superstar. I mean, after all, she was featured on shows like Shake It Up and Casey Undercover. And while she's had a pretty good acting career from being featured on the MCU Tom Holland Spider-Man trilogy, or even being featured on the hit TV show Euphoria, but let's be honest, I don't think it's really quite at the level of Miley or Selena. And sure, some people could argue that Olivia Rodrigo is sort of technically Disney's biggest star right now, with her significant role being featured on the High School Musical series reboot. But honestly, I feel like Olivia Rodrigo kind of broke out of that traditional Disney Channel star-making machine, especially when it came to releasing her hit debut album, Sour, which featured 3 of her biggest hits, Driver's License, Good For You, and Deja Vu, which is very impressive for a teen star, I gotta say. But honestly, she doesn't really count because the fact that Olivia was able to break the Disney mold and she became a breakout star on her own terms. So do I ever see Disney Channel ever creating a huge superstar ever again? No, I just don't personally see it at all. Because if Disney Channel strikes gold again and usher in a new renaissance, there will never be another mainstream star that is known for being on the channel. And I don't think that level of commercial success will ever be achieved by another child actor from Disney Channel ever again. The final reason why Disney Channel has fallen off so badly is because of streaming, because let's be honest, who watches TV anymore? Nobody. Back in 2019, Disney announced that they were shutting down certain Disney channels in various countries just to shift their focus to Disney+. Nowadays, it's all about streaming because who will want to go watch a movie in theaters or go watch a show on a television set when they can sit at the comfort of their own home streaming their favorite show or movie on their phone, tablet, or computer? That definitely plays a huge factor of why the channel's viewership have massively plummeted over the past several years. So in conclusion, has Disney Channel lost its magic? Unfortunately, yes, they have. With all the research that I've done, makes it clear that the channel has lost their touch. Whether if it's the nostalgia or the quality decline, Disney Channel has definitely lost its spark in my eyes, and as we know it, Disney Channel is officially dead.